step in making our featured items is to go into the support files area and copy and paste the 4 images that we need into our images folder. Then we can take those images and drag them into GIMP. You'll notice that my version of GIMP makes separate little tabs. This makes it easy for me to scale the image, choosing 100 pixels wide, and then I can go Ctrl-Shift-D to export and overwrite the existing image. I've scaled and exported the images. I can, of course, close GIMP and discard those changes. Reminder that to set up our featured images page, our first step is to go into Banner Nav, set up the hyperlink by referencing index.php, our question mark, page equals, and this time we're going to call it featured. We then create a featured PHP file, go into our text file in the support files area and grab that text, put in our heading and paragraph markup. And check this worked by clicking on featured, content will display, and of course, our logo back to the home page works as expected. Here's an example of what documentation in an assessment might look like. In this case, I wanted to have flip cards rather than static text, so I began researching W3 schools, which unfortunately was not successful. Then I found a CodePen, which was a lot better, and I further refined my code to come up with a working outcome. Here's a quick preview showing what we'll be making, where the front of the card has got the sentiment, the word, and an image, and the back of the card has the sentiment, the meaning, and an example usage, and this of course works for all 4 of our cards. To save time, I've provided you with the CSS we're going to need. Please go into the useful code subfolder, copy the Flipkart CSS, and paste it into your CSS folder. Then in Head PHP, you want to create a link to that Flipkart CSS. Now inside our featured PHP, at the bottom of the page, we want to open and close a PHP bracket and give ourselves some space. The thing that we can do is take the Font Awesome icons for neutral, negative, and positive and put them into PHP variables. Then we can set up everything that we need for our cards by making a variable called cards and putting it into an array, which means you need 2 square brackets. Inside those 2 square brackets, we can set up miniature lists to hold each of our cards by having another set of square brackets, and each of our cards will be separated with a comma. To set up a card, we need the sentiment, the word, the file name, the alt text, the word's meaning, and the example usage, making sure that each of those things is inside our purple brackets. Outside the purple bracket, we need a comma, and then underneath, we can put in the content for the other 4 cards that we're going to feature. Reminder that you can find everything that you need in the untranslatable Excel spreadsheet that's in the support files area, where the words are sorted by alphabetical order, and it's easy to copy and paste the meaning and the example usage and even sentiment if you wish. Outside of our cards variable, we do need to pop in a semicolon because in PHP, at the end of each line, we need a semicolon. As this video is getting a little bit long, we're going to continue to make our featured items in the next video.